Hey folks, Species 7 here. Welcome back to Farming Simulator 2013, and we are here on Landwehrkanal. And I guess first thing I ought to do is make a little bit of an apology, because I just noticed, believe it or not, for the very first time, that I have yet to actually spell this right. No, okay, it doesn't come in on this one. There's an H in the word Landwerk. Anyway, I will try and edit that and make the improvement. I'm sure that anyone that was actually looking for a review of this map didn't find it on my site. And last time around we harvested the big barley field, one of the two fields we owned, and after the episode I went down 20 feet from the bottom of it and harvested the second field we own, which was wheat. So then I thought, well, since we're going to be picking up the straw, I should head down to the shop and pick up our forage wagon, because I have actually left a few of the items there. There's not a lot of storage really at the farm right now, so that's cool. But then I remembered that when I first toured the map, way down here on field 44, which we don't own, but that's okay, there was straw to pick up. So, yeah, didn't want to miss that particular opportunity, so here I am, sucking up a little spare straw. And we're not really going to get much. I'm more than halfway finished, and as you can see, yeah, we're only up to 15%. So, but that's alright. Every little bit helps, I guess. It is an absolutely amazing day here on the west coast of BC, Canada, let me tell you. Absolutely gorgeous. The region that I live in is called the Sunshine Coast. That's the actual government-written, you name it, region. This isn't something that we say just because we like to show off to the rest of the country. But it's sure living up to its name this weekend. This is our big seafarer weekend. I live right by the ocean, so our version of a summer fair is what we call seafarer. And yeah, busy day yesterday, the parade, and then there was an air show in the afternoon, as well as a car show, big fireworks show last night, and of course there's the midway and all of the other sort of goodies you'd expect at a fair. So, absolutely awesome. But today we are, well, I'm not quite sure where this is, but we're back on the farm, and I'm really glad you guys could join me. So our last row here, and then we are going to putter on back up the hill, or across the way, or wherever I actually am in relation to where I actually want to be. We'll just have a quick look here. Now you can see this is actually a fair ways from the farm, but kind of between the farm and the shop, a little bit of a detour. So I figured it was worth doing. What are we going to get, about 20% all told? Maybe 10,000. Cool. Yeah, it looks like about 10,000 unit. Yeah, no. Looks like we're going to come up shy, actually. Okay. And to those of you that watch a lot of my videos, you're going, how did he miss that tree? He always hits things. I don't know, but I'm not going to do it twice and prove myself a fool, I'll tell you that. Alright, suck up the little extra bits. Yes, I'm being that way just because I'd really like to see it hit 20%. So far this map is turning out reasonably friendly. And yeah, we're not going to make it. Okay, let's shut that off, pop back into high gear, and get across the... Oh, actually, too late now. I do want to be on that side of the tracks, seeing as the farm is on that side of the tracks. Oh. Wow, I just made it. The gates were down. Luckily I was already sort of in the middle of them. Yeek! If you are on the outside of them, the gates will stop you, by the way. They do work. So, yeah. Yeah, don't try this at home, guys. No sirree, Bob. Wow. Whew. Here's a climb for us, eh? Alright, now I don't think I've ever actually been here before, but I do think I can maybe sneak through here and end up pretty much where I want to be. Nice. I do like the way this is laid out. Unless, of course, it comes to a dead end and I retract everything after the word nice. Yeah, that was close, you people. Playing with me here. There we go. Wow. Yeah, I guess actually right where I wanted to be. Isn't that nice? Cool. So yeah, this is probably not the most thrilling thing, but we do need to pick this up today, so we're going to do just that. Indeed. Oh yeah, this is producing much better. Much. Whoa. That's quite a hill. We were almost not going to be not rolling any further. Yeah. This is, I guess this is the wheat field, the one that I just finished. So, and I suppose I could have put the combine away. I must have been awful anxious to go and get started on the straw. I wonder if we're going to end up filling this. This is not the largest forage wagon. It is one of the stock game ones, but it is not the largest one. But I kind of like it. So, I do fairly often actually go with it. And there we go. Woohoo. So I hope everyone's doing well. I thank you for joining me here on the show, channel, program, whatever. I guess it's kind of a show. Sort of a one-man show performing for one man, but yeah. 45%. I wonder why on some maps like I have a fairly decent video card. It's certainly not the biggest and the best that's out there, but I don't really feel like upgrading every month either, so and it has a fairly decent capability for anti-aliasing, which of course is what is supposed to smooth out straight lines, etc., so you don't get that jagged sort of look like the sunroof looks on the tractor at the moment. Yes, that's not a good place for your combine. But for most games it seems to work really well. For some reason, some maps, and it could be just because there are so many absolutely linear things going on, it doesn't seem to really work that well, which is kind of unusual. I wonder if any of you find that. Unfortunately, the only other person I know that's actually doing this map doesn't have a YouTube channel, or if he does, he keeps it secret. And it's unfortunate. Or not, I guess we can't all think it's perfectly normal to sit by yourself in a room and chat away to yourself for half an hour or longer. In fact, I'm sure in some places that would be considered rather abnormal. Most places. Everywhere. I don't know. I try not to judge what is and is not normal. 72%. Wow. We might not come anywhere close to filling this. Although that last big line there, that's a fair hunk of straw. Sitting at 28K. Alrighty. I think one of the... there are some items this time that we don't have, that I didn't replace from the last run. Of course, because when you figure what you sell from one place, you're only getting, you know, like 60% of value, so you can really only buy 60% of the gear. And I didn't choose all cheap. This particular tractor, for instance, is, I believe, a couple of hundred. So I could have bought, for the same price, probably 5 of the, say, Mercedes-Benz 1800s intercoolers or something like that, which are perfectly good tractors. But, you know, I have one of them, and that's enough. We like to have some variety, show off some of the mods. And this one does seem to work well enough. As we can get this out of the way. There we go. I probably didn't pick that up, did I? 87. Well, we might make 90. Seems to have tinted windows in this tractor. Kind of a nice feature, I guess. Probably paid extra for it. There we go. Is that her? Almost. A couple little boinks that we missed. There we go. And down in this corner, I knew I'd missed some on that turn. She's not as bad as I thought, though. Right on. So 44.2, hey? Not bad. Well, I think other than where the combine is, we've got this field cleared off. Let's pick up some speed. Okay. And come to a stop. Thank you. We'll get inside. And move you out of the way, sir. Oh. Didn't quite swing as sharp as we need. Here we go. That should keep you far enough out of here. And I believe, actually, that our straw is going to end up being dumped right in here. Indeed. Very nice. I might actually throw a load of it directly into the mixer. The niche station, as it were. Alright, let's get this last little bit, and then we will do that. I was walking by a huge field just a little while ago, and there's a plant here in this part of the world called broombush. And it has a couple of things that sort of make it stand apart from a lot of things. Did I not turn that on? Why are you giving me warnings? Yeah, that's all. And one of the things that makes it stand apart is the pollen it gives off affects more people with allergies than just about anything. So that's probably not one of the more positive things. The other thing that's kind of neat, and it's sort of known for by a lot of people, is this time of the year it goes to seed. And when it goes to seed, it has really unique seed pods. They basically explode to distribute their seeds. They actually do, with quite a violent pop, and they, well, like I say, they kind of explode. When they all come together and mature at the same time, which is right about now. Whoa. Hey, come on. Good Lord. I have to actually be able to dump the tractor here. Or dump the... Whoa, that's crazy. Yeah. That's just nuts. It stopped. Anyway, yeah, they all come to ripeness at the same time. They have long black husks that kind of look like, sweet peas or something. And the seeds inside kind of look like peas. They're only a little smaller. And what happens is the outside of the husks get really, really dry. And as they dry out, they kind of twist. When they twist enough, they exert so much torque that with an audible crack, they actually split open and sort of do this little half twist as they untorque themselves. And that half twist is what throws the seeds. Well, because they all come due about the same time, days like this that are really hot and can dry the casings, putting them under a lot of tension, and then a light breeze like we have almost all summer because we live next to a giant air conditioner called the Pacific Ocean, these things will all start going off at the same time. And walking by a huge hedge or field of them, it literally sounds like popcorn. So, yeah, that's, there's a big park right across the street from my house, and right next to it is a basically abandoned field that has grown over with broom bush and blackberry, as everything here on the West Coast does. And, yeah, from probably a quarter of a block away, you could hear this tick, 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 tick. And when you get closer, it sounded just like popcorn. And it's all these seeds. And we're talking hundreds of thousands of these little pods, because this field is probably a couple of acres. And, yeah, quite amazing. Quite amazing indeed. But, yeah, broom bush. Apparently, there is a way to make some kind of a quite potent hallucinogenic out of the, I believe it's the petals, the flowers, through a certain rendering process. But I don't think that's really been done a whole bunch since native times. Like, I mean, when the natives were the only ones that occupied the coast here. And as far as I know, I don't think, in this day and age where people will drink hairspray and stuff, I don't think anybody's doing broom bush anymore. Of course, I could be wrong. First time heard. So, I'm sure most of you at this point, if my witty conversation hasn't driven you away, surely the fact that I'm driving around in circles sucking up straw may well have. So, I think I'm going to call this an episode, get her rendered up and put it in the can to put up onto the web tomorrow. And, kind of looking at a few other things to maybe add to my YouTube repertoire here. I know that, sometimes some of the sort of indie previews and stuff I do get pretty good views, but I'm not sure if they'd work as a series. But I may just give one a chance here real soon. If you guys have any suggestions, I do have a reasonable amount of games in my Steam library, etc. So I may well have what you want to see. And if you're interested in me doing it, let me know, guys. If you like the Farming Simulator series and want to help me out, support it a little bit, you know, just kind of spur me on, well then a comment or a like or a favorite, or you guys know the drill. All of that stuff would really help me out. So, till next time, take care of each other, folks. This has been Species 7 for Landwehrkanal Map and Farming Simulator 2013. Take care of each other, and ciao for now.